Staying with cricket, lovely cricket on the SportsMax Zone. 15 emerging West Indies women's cricketers are in Antigua and Barbuda for a 2-week camp, which ends on the 30th of March. The camp is part of Cricket West Indies' initiatives to develop the women's game in the region and move towards lifting the standard of Windies women's cricket. Head coach of the women's senior team, Courtney Walsh, is one of the coaches at the camp, and he is pleased with the progress of the emerging women. This is what he said. You can see the players are enjoying themselves as they continue to work hard. We're seeing lots of smiles. There is camaraderie, and this is a great environment for learning. This is a step in the right direction, and Cricket West Indies deserves a lot of credit for the continued investment in women's cricket and the commitment towards the growth of these young players who have demonstrated their ability and the readiness to learn and improve. A camp like this is essential, and it is a plus. Firstly, we are seeing the players in action, and we can do a lot of good work with them. The coaches and the support staff are really dedicated, and we are seeing progress. Secondly, we hope that the players, will earn selection for the regional women's tournaments, which will be coming up soon, and pick up on what they learn here and display it when they play. We're pleased to be joined on Zoom by the West Indies women's head coach, Courtney Walsh. Courtney Andrew Walsh, the last time I saw you, I was 12 years old. How are you doing?
I'm doing very good, man. Very, very good. How are you? I see you have joined forces Lance.
What a combination, isn't it?
To tell you, I had to bring back lots of memories.
Let's talk about the emerging camp, and based on what you have said, clearly the players enjoying themselves, part of this program. The camp started on the 16th of March. Can you tell us what are some of the areas of focus, or what have been some of the areas of focus so far?
Well, it's everything. The focus is on everything because we're trying to get the girls up to speed, a good understanding, awareness, tactical, physical. And Steve Library, who is in charge of this camp as a pathway talent, is doing a fantastic job. Assembled 15 good players together with the selectors, and also our high performance center manager is involved in the camp. So it's a really good camp. The girls are focused on what they have to do. Hard work. They've been having some long days, but I mean, this is part of what we all discussed before the starting of this camp, to get them involved, get them ready for hard work. And the beauty about this camp is to have them getting ready for regional as well, which is just around the corner.
Yeah.
You mentioned that we had 15 players. Yes, we do. But we also have 2 players who are doing some rehab at the moment. And
Sherry and Fraser among them.
And Mandy Mangu, yeah. And recently we have just added Stephanie. She's come down to do some work with us as well, because, as you know, she was at the World Cup. Was not 100%, but it's still work in progress. So she's actually here in this camp doing some work with us as well.
Yeah, sounds great. How much of this camp is individualized, I mean personalized, as opposed to a more general approach to training?
Because there's 15 players, the coaches are working with them every day. A lot of time to spend a lot of one-on-one with the players. So they're getting a lot of individual attention. They get group attention as well, maybe group of 4, groups of 3. So you have a lot more time to spend with them. And because of that, they get a lot more work done as well. When you have 15 kids and a number of coaches around them, then you can always spread it and sort of balance it out. And that is what is happening. They're getting everything done: fielding, batting, bowling, physical work. Mental skills has been done as well, because I think that's very important. The mental skill person is here having a chat with them. And then they're doing a lot of physical work, so the SNC ladies here working with them as well. So it's a complete sort of setup where they have a lot of individual time with everybody who is here. All the coaches and all the backroom staff, the analysts is here as well. I'm giving them information and showing them some of what has been done in practice. It's really very good.
Yeah, what's the report on Stephanie Taylor?
Well, she, as we know, was at the World Cup, so she's coming back into it. And we saw it important for her to come and get some cricket done. She's progressing nicely. And I mean, we're just hoping that she gets fully fit or gets back fully fit. Where once she step on the park, we don't have to worry about the injury. So the medical team is working with her. She's putting in the hard work as well, and the coaches that are here are working with her. And we're just trying to make sure that physically she's okay, mentally she's in a good space, and we just want to make sure that, as I said, physically she's okay, and the work she's putting in is very, very good.
Well, Courtney, you have worked until the night came down. I think we're going to leave it there.
Yes, we just left the ground. I was heading home when the call. I was trying to get home in time so I could start a bit more relaxed, but the traffic got me caught up, so I'm actually in the vehicle now where it's getting very, very dark.
It's gotten very dark. All the best with the remainder of the camp, and we wish you and the girls all the very best. Hopefully we can catch up again and discuss some more issues around the West Indies women's team. Take care.
No problem. Pleasure's mine. I'm looking forward to catch up with you on Lance very soon, and also Mr. Amaran.
Yeah.
All right.
Talk soon, Coach.
We'll all have breakfast or lunch one of these days, Lance.
Yeah, for sure. Very important this camp is, though, because, for the past decade and more, players like Deandra Dottin and Anisa Mohammed have been key parts of the West Indies women's team, and they're not there now. Stefani is in the twilight years of her career, obviously, and there needs to be young new players coming through, and a project like this would assist that. Assist that thrust.
I just hope personally that it's a continuous project. It's not just a one-off, because we want to not only these under 25 players, but we want to look even younger to see where we can spot talent and start a development from a very, very, very young age, because I feel like if we are to compete against the bigger teams, that's what we need to start doing. It's a pity that we haven't started earlier.
Yeah, absolutely right. We're still talking cricket now. The Cricket West Indies Regional 4-Day Championship resumed earlier on Wednesday with the fourth round. This is the penultimate round of the competition. Here are the scores from the three grounds that are being used that start at Queen's Park Oval, Port of Spain. First, TNT Red Force, 203. They're without a win so far in the tournament. Jason Mohammed, 55. Tion Webster, 46. Chaim Holder, the off-spinner, 5 for 71 for the Barbadians, who were 40 without loss at stumps, with Zachary McCaskey, 21 not out, and Shane Mosley on 19. That's the Queen's Park Oval game. At Taruba, the Brian Lara Cricket Academy, the Leewards Hurricanes, who are third in the table at the moment, closing at 271 for 6. Karima Gore, 87 not out. Kyron Powell getting 75. And there was a knock from Kofi James as well. He got a half century. Preston McSween, 2 for 42, and Kenneth Denver, 2 for 66. The top bowlers for the Windwards Volcanoes, who are second in the table at the moment, behind the Guyanese, who were batting today at Providence at their national stadium in Guyana, 217 all out. Their captain, the experienced Leon Johnson, unbeaten on 142 and really propping up that innings, 217 all out, and Leon Johnson gets 142 not out. Tevin Imlap, 46. Bowling for the Jamaica Scorpions, Marquino Minley, 2 for 34, and Derval Green, 2 for 35. So it stumps on day one of the fourth and penultimate round of the Cricket West Indies 4-Day Regional Championship. Day 2, of course, on Thursday morning. Back with more on The Zone after this.
Stay with SportsMax on YouTube and follow us on all social pages for updates, news and entertainment.